In one of our previous conversations, I was inspired particularly by a management approach that you've developed, the OOPS methodology. Can you tell us what it is and how you use it?
In fact, in all my years as being an employee and then being a leader today, I realized there is one very important word that I like it when I was an employee and when I was a leader is empowered. Whenever I felt empowered, i.e. free, I did a lot, some mistakes and a lot of good things. So I made it a theory. I made it a management methodology. And by the way, in each call that I have, introduction call with any one of my staff, I always tell them, by the way, do you know what is my management style, which is scary as a point. And when somebody tells me no, I say, oh, you haven't been well introduced to the organization. And I tell them it's OOPS management. What is it? If I make it very simple, if I tell you, Meera, you are empowered, go crazy. What you will do, because you're a responsible person, you will mostly do things very good. And from time to time, it will not go well. If I give you the chance to you come to me and saying it's an OOPS call, i.e. it did not go well, and we're going to solve it together. And today with all my team, I tell them from the beginning, we are under the OOPS management approach. So go crazy. And because you're a professional, you will do it well. But because you are free to do, sometimes it could go a little bit further of what you could have thought of. In that case, just give me a ring. And I had people in my team who said, Elias, this is an OOPS call. And by putting that framework, automatically we are not anymore, what did you do? How did you do it? You should not have done it. You know, all this hierarchical approach that scares people. And as such, they don't feel empowered. My opposite is whenever somebody calls me and say, this is an OOPS call, fantastic. I remove my hat of why did you do it? And I change immediately in, okay, you escalated to me, we will solve it together. And I know that the person who did that did 7 out of 10 amazing things, and things don't go well each time. So OOPS cover that and we solve it together.
And I'm assuming that we can use this across cultures?
Big time. And talking about cultures, some cultures are more open to that or not.
Yeah.
I worked a lot with at PayPal, and PayPal is a very OOPS culture. In fact, in PayPal, the first time I came and said, ask for excuse, don't ask for permission. In the sense that go fast, run fast, and sometimes doesn't go well. Oops.
Yeah.
Raise your hand and say sorry.
Yeah.
And then you get it solved. This is the very good culture. I work a lot with Indian. My team is out of India, and I've been encouraging them to adopt it, to embrace it, and to feel empowered to do it. And for me, the more they got this empowerment, this liberty to think, the amazing creativity that you have in your culture only came out and expressed itself. So really, it works all over the place. It works even more where people have the liberty to go crazy and think.
What, in your opinion, makes the OOPS management style so effective, Elias?
It's really giving from the beginning. And that's why on day one, when somebody joined the team, I tell them, we are, as of now, into the OOPS management. And why do I say that at the beginning? So they don't get narrowed in their thinking. Logically, in any corporation, slowly but surely, somebody will tell you, oh, we've never done it this way, so don't do it that way. And I want them not to follow that. At the opposite, I want them to challenge everything we do, not everything 24/7, but be like, oh, maybe look, there is different things I could do. By the way, I brought from my previous company something cool that was testing. Oh no, we don't do it this way in our company. Why not?
Yeah.
Maybe we can learn. So if it starts from minute one, when you educate your children from the minute one, you tell them, dream big and try not to go wrong each time. But if you go wrong, no big deal. Come to me and I will help you solve it. Now, if you do it every time wrong, that's another question.
Yeah, that's a performance issue probably.
People are responsible, and people will do it the right way only because they are responsible. And the more you are empowered, the more you learn, the more you feel strong and responsible, and the better you do it. So really, it's a virtuous circle that we try to do.
Brilliant.